best parents in the entire world and falls onto the pyramid, which actually has been replaced by a giant blow-up pyramid. From here we are introduced to Gru with the setup that he's actually a villain, and we see him doing some mean-spirited things. This is me energy, like I'm literally Gru. You know how everybody's like, yeah, I'm the driver from Drive. No, I'm probably Gru. Let's be honest, I'm probably Gru. Three little girls show up on Gru's doorstep selling cookies, and we learn that another villain actually stole the pyramid. When Gru goes down to his secret lair, we are introduced to the greatest meme invented to middle-aged white women and grandmas, the Minions, which has really taken on a fame of its own, kind of overshadowing Gru, especially in the sequels. I do really love that while Gru is gloating to the Minions of like their accomplishments, trying to compare themselves to the pyramid scheme, the Times Square Jumbotron that he talks about has dead lights, the Statue of Liberty is just like the small replica from Vegas, kind of showing that his accomplishments of being a villain aren't really that great. Gru tells the Minions that his plan is to steal the moon to become the greatest villain of all time. Dr. Nefario, his sidekick, tells him that they don't really have the money for this plan in the first place, so how are they going to do it? We cut to the girls returning to the orphanage that they live at, which the orphanage is basically using the girls to sell cookies, and of course the head lady of the like small girl super center is just an awful person. At the Bank of Evil we meet Vector, who is also there. While Gru is waiting to get his loan, we learn that Vector is the one who actually stole the pyramids, despite coming off as very incompetent while talking to Gru. In order to get the money though from the bank to steal the moon, Gru has to steal the shrink ray first, which he does pretty easily, but unfortunately for Gru, it's immediately stolen from him by Vector. The next day, Gru does some scoping out at Vector's lair, but with some failed attempts to get into the lair, he notices that the three girls show up to Vector's to sell cookies, which Vector immediately lets them in.
Light bulb.
So Gru sees this as an opportunity to use the little girls as a chance to get in to steal the shrink ray. So he adopts them, disguising himself as a dentist, which I love because like his head is so flat that he also needs a chin strap for like the headpiece. It's pretty funny. I also just noticed that Vector has the pyramid behind his lair painted to look like the sky to blend in, which apparently worked because I just now noticed it this time. Well, Gru is able to win over Karen Trunchbull to adopt the three little girls, and with the girls back at his house, they get into all kinds of things and find Gru's lair. We cut to a whole segment of the Minions looking for a toy unicorn for Agnes, and honestly, like, yeah, we're just wasting time with the Minions doing Minion things. This is a dope ass bed. Race car beds. Give me that Fat Boy 3000. Those are sick. The girls now make a stance to go to dance class before delivering the cookies to Vector's, which Gru gives in and ends up taking them to their dance class. After Pinky promising to the girls to come to their dance recital, they deliver the cookies to Vector, which allows Gru to unleash his cookie bots into Vector's lair. Of course, the plan backfires as it always does for Gru, and he has to sneak out with the shrink ray, which of course also doesn't go as planned. After Gru gets the shrink ray on the way back, he's now done with them, so he wants to Joe Dirt them at an amusement park, but again, just like everything else in Gru's life, this plan backfires. Of course, when the call to the evil bank to get the loan goes poorly for Gru, he talks about how they no longer have the funding, which prompts the girls and the Minions to put their own money in to help build the rocket to continue the plan. This kind of invigorating Gru to actually go through with the plan. We get yet another montage of basically building the rocket and kind of Gru losing the focus on the plan to kind of become a parent of the girls, which leads into Vector coming to the bank, and we learn that Vector is actually the bank man's son, to where Vector learns that Gru out-villained him and has the shrink ray. With the plan to steal the moon around the corner, Gru is faced with the fact that the date is the same day to steal the moon as the girls' dance recital. Dr. Nefario calls the orphanage to come pick up the girls, so there's no more distractions for Gru. Gru ends up launching into space and Vector fails to stop him.
My flight suit.
Oh yeah! Once again, a mighty...
Gru is able to shrink the moon down, and within his excitement, he notices the dance recital ticket floating in space and realizes he still has time to make the dance recital. The problem is, the shrink ray wears off over time. The dance recital starts and Vector appears in the crowd as Gru races to get there, but unfortunately, he completely misses it. However, he finds a note from Vector which tells Gru to basically give up the moon to get the girls back, and when he does do that, Vector goes back on his deal like a villain and ends up keeping the girls as well. This unlocking Gru's full power.
He punched my shark!
He was gonna kick your butt.
I love that when Gru gets picked up by Nefario, he only cares about getting the girls back. It's kind of like a nice, full circle moment, I guess. Well, the moon starts to expand back to its regular size in Vector's ship, and I love the fact that it just like resizes based on when it's convenient for the plot. Like the other items pretty much just resized instantly, but this one's just like, yeah, we got to do it with the plot, right? It's got to resize with the plot. The moon rocks and sets the What up? What up? Of course, I flipped it over as soon as we were loading into the game. Welcome back to some more Ninja Turtles. I hope the stream will run pretty okay. We've had some hiccups in the past, but hopefully it will be running a-okay. We'll see. We're going to start off by doing kind of where we left off last night. We're going to do some of the little side stuff, and then we're going to move into more of the story mode. According to my game, we're 29% done after 5 hours. So I don't know if that's like the full 100% completion or if that's just like story progress. I don't know. I'm assuming that's probably the 100% completion rate would be my guess, potentially. I don't know. Don't know. I'm like trying to watch the stream over here because it is buffering pretty bad, ain't it? This my bitrate's good though. Hold on. We'll see. It does. Does it really matter? I don't think so. I don't think it really matters that much. The heck, no. I did not want to... that sucks. Artem? Hello? I don't speak... I'm not sure what language that is. Ukrainian, Russian, something. Alright. We're back to race. I found roster fish right out of the gate. Roaster fish. Next guest. Turtles. You guys. What are you two doing tossing pizzas? We need the dough. Not pizza dough though, mind you. Yeah, we need kid sash. Wouldn't DJing weddings be a better fit for your skill sets? We'll do that. We need DJ equipment. We never believe it, but our turntables got smashed up in the fight we had with full turtles. That does ring a bell. Well, we'll take 2 grandma pies, one with anchovies, and the other with bacon and green peppers. What? I can never tell how much pre-order banter is too much. Did you seriously just order bacon from me? That'd be $65.34. Holy smokes. $60. How many slices are in those grandma pies? So what? Are you guys broke? Dang down Super Duper Fly didn't land you any sponsorships. Hey, what up, Skibbity? You play Fortnite? I do play Skibbity. I wish you good luck in the future so you'd be popular, B. Thanks, Artem. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Have you played Brawl Stars? If not, try playing. Cool game. I have not. I haven't heard of Brawl Stars. Ray Filet. Street was closed because of curfew. I had to take the scenic route. Shoot, now we're back up. How am I going to get all these pies to our customers? Add me? I don't add random people. Sorry, Skibbity Fart. Maybe we can be your delivery boys. We can fight our way through the restricted areas. Donnie, we are too busy saving the city to hold down a part-time job. Besides, we don't even know how much it pays. It pays 2 grandma pies, one with anchovies, the others with bacon and green pepper. We spent almost all of our cash on pizza. Why not cut the middleman? Well, partner, should we hire these guys? Okay, respect. Yeah. No worries, Skibbity. The like little side quests in this game, like they're not bad, like little like extra things, but this is long. Pizza deliveries. Pizza deliveries are special missions where you have to finish the level before the time runs out. Complete pizza deliveries from Ray's Pizza Place to earn rewards and XP. Oh, so we can actually earn stuff from this one. That's kind of cool. Oh, so my first job would be camp counselor or something. What up, Autumn? This game makes me want pizza. I know, I said that last night when I was playing this. I was like, man, I really want a pizza now. Like a Papa John's New York pizza. Yeah, buddy. We finished the night last night with Mikey, didn't we? So it's back to Leo. I guess if we're doing these pizza deliveries, it probably doesn't matter that much, right? We could probably just play as whoever we want. I subbed. Thanks, Skibbity. I appreciate it. Hope you'd enjoy some of the other content. Check out my videos, screen to console if you want, where I compare the movie to the licensed tie-in video game. It's my favorite series I do on my channel. Yeah, go for a big old fat Papa John's New York slice. Yeah, buddy. Deliver the pizza before the time runs out. Let's do it. Most of the side missions of this game has been as simple as just like story, like just like story slides. So big old New York style sounds so good, right?
I sent the customer's address to your phone. Now get a move.
This one seems a little bit better because we actually are doing some. Hey, the Skibbity Fart subscribe thing worked on my phone. Hell yeah. Sick. If it worked on the desktop version, I don't have my what's the word I'm looking for here?
Awesome.
I don't have a good way to hear it as of right now.
Well done. Awesome.
Okay, this one's pretty cool so far.
Well done.
Although it's very hard to time. Shoot. It's very hard to time. Oh, come on! Okay, we got it on time. It's very hard to time those jumps together. Are you asking if the emblem popped up on stream? It did for me. Yeah, I just, on my desktop version, normally when it goes off, I hear like a ping, but I have my headphones plugged in my monitor or my computer because that's where the action's coming through. So, the audio's coming through, so I can't hear it being on my thing. What is this game called? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants Unleashed. What's this one? I don't know if it's going to like focus in, but it's this one for the Switch. It's relatively new, I think. I think it's a relatively newer game. All right, we gotta do the backdoor Midtown Manhattan Old Tunnel. Leatherhead's ready to go. It's our job to help her avoid trouble and find the perfect spot to dig. Time to break stuff. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Got it. Yeah. We're gonna play as Leo. We did all the story mode missions. I'm going each mission as a different turtle. So we're back to Leo for the main story mission. The side missions, I'll probably just play whoever I want. But the main story missions, I'm trying to go in rotation. And I'm very positive we finished with Mikey last night. This game's been pretty fun. It's a gaming action, if you're still here. It's a sequel to the Mutant Mayhem movie. It's supposed to be like a direct sequel to it, so... And I was talking to my wife about the story to it so far, and she's like, "Oh, so it's Zootopia." And yeah, the story's basically Zootopia, but it's been pretty good. I've enjoyed it. It's been, for it being an outright game, it's a little bit better than I was expecting it to be so far. Although, I mean, it's not without its issues, as you can tell right now. You know, it definitely has some of its issues, but for the most part, it's a lot of fun.
Let's make our way towards the drill site.
So I'm stuck carrying the jackhammer?
Well, we can carry it, but then you'd have to fight the Mubies.
Whatever. I'll slip. You fight.
There's like collectibles and stuff you can get in like levels and stuff. It's pretty solid. Like I said, it's not without its jank. It definitely has some jank to it, but this also isn't like a... Like, if you were to buy this game, I'm like 100% sure it's not like a full-priced... Like, no! Okay, there we go. It's not a full-priced, Okay, you cannot land on that. It's not a full-price game. I don't know. How much did you pay for this, Autumn? She got it for me for Christmas. Well, I want to say, I think it's $40. And then they have like a collector's esque edition that you can purchase. I think for 60, something like that. Hey, we found another canister. Been trying to find these. These are not easy to come by. Okay. Try as that worked as smoothly as it did. That didn't work very well. Oh! Huh. Oh, okay. I couldn't see that with the camera angle that this was even up here.
Awesome!
Now I am a little bit curious. I figured. Ah! Is this one of them that turns off, or is it like the one that's the one that's like perpetually going? Okay. Yep.
Not there!
Thing. Wow, that was a really short section. Oh, I see something hidden back here, though. I haven't been able to figure out what you can use the coins for. It told me at one point in the game, but like that was a long time ago, and I forgot. Nothing. Yeah, I probably can't go that way. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. There are like collectibles and levels, and I don't know if you can actually go back and like play through the levels again. I should stream Fortnite at some point. Just like most of the time I play Fortnite, it's just with like me and my wife, and we kind of just like chill, you know. So I don't know. I don't play it very often solo anymore. But I'm not opposed to it.
Drill site is close by.
Good. This jackhammer is quite heavy.
I wouldn't mind drilling if you're too tired.
Safety first. I'll handle it.
Will say I would not mind playing or streaming more Helldivers 2 or Dead by Daylight. I really like both those games, and I haven't got to put nearly the amount of time and energy into them that I want to. Oh, I didn't realize he was dying. You know, the death screech wasn't giving me a clear notification on, oh yeah, this guy's dead. Okay, nothing. Uh-huh. Really? Nothing? Alright, come on, game. Come on, game. Work with me here. I'm gonna go through the subway. Don't want to forget something, you know? Alright, I don't think I'm missing anything. Okay, stop. Break. Yeah, those two games I would love to play more. Helldivers, the problem with Helldivers is, as much as I love that game, I really wish they would have designed some better way to do, like, single player. Like, the game's, like, really non-intuitive to try single player gaming. Where, Dead by Daylight, I can play single player. I can just play with randos, or I can play, if I want to play a survivor, or I could jump in and play, I could play as the killer, you know? Shit. Come on, get up. Got an S on that one.
Time to move.
Can I go down here? There's some down here. No. Man, there's like so many places you come to in this game that I feel like you should be able to explore, and they just throw up these invisible walls. Oh, but there's some up here though, ain't there? Bet your sweet bippy there is. Hold on, what? Oh, I bet that down there is graffiti then. If this is the way I'm supposed to go. See, there was a yellow marking down there. That typically looks like, you know, where... So, what up, Cauldron? I was watching you guys last night on Baggin's stream. Crushing Fortnite. Alright, so... Yeah, okay, this is artwork. Alright, I figured it was something.
Just look at those.
We unlock, if we get all these, we unlock something. We can get every one of these graffiti paintings. We unlock something from Mondo, so I really want to try to find them all. I didn't originally set out to be like, I'm going to 100% this game, but I might end up 100%ing this, 100%ing this game. Holy smokes. Got tore up there a little bit. Maybe I got our butts whipped after a few times, but we did okay. I think you guys did pretty good. So I was watching until Baggins ended the stream. I hopped on, I got done streaming and saw you guys were live and jumped in to watch. Hold on, I'm not... Dang it, I didn't want to leave the thing yet. Shoot. The new season of Fortnite's really good. I like the map and I like the weapons, like the power-ups and stuff. I'm glad they brought the hunting rifle back too. I mean, it's not, you know, the sniper, but I'll take something in the sniping field, you know. Is it buffering really bad for you, Cauldron? I have it pulled up on my phone. So I have it pulled up on my phone to try to monitor it a little bit better.
I think the spot's just ahead.
But I've been having some like super bad like buffering issues with streaming. It's been really annoying. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say my wife just texted me I'm having some buffering issues. Okay. She says it seems better now. Yeah, I don't know why like I've been having so much
Yeah!
Can I go up it?
Awesome!
Sick. See, like this is like this part right here on the map's like, hey, you should totally be able to explore this, right? Yeah, I don't know why I've been having connection issues. I know, I think at some point this year I'm going to upgrade both my computer and our router and stuff. Our router's old. Our router's got to be pressing 10 years on
Your one-liners.
Oh, I can't claim credit.
in age.
That genius lyric was penned by...
You turtles always talk this much. I thought ninjas were supposed to be
I'm
quiet.
sure the excess snow is causing... I mean, I think the snow is part of an issue too, but
I will avenge you, master.
I've been having streaming issues for a little while now. For the last several times I've been trying to stream.
Your raid.
Sorry, didn't think about that. I guess the jackhammer will be really loud?
It's not the hammering noise I'm worried about.
So... I think, hey, this is a reuse... I mean, I guess we're in the sewers, right? But, like, this is like a total reuse of a level we've already been on. I don't know. Yeah, because last time we came this way. That's funny. They just reused the same level but blocked it off. But, I mean, I guess we're in the same sewer system, right? It kind of makes sense. But it is kind of funny to, like, just see it. But, yeah, we played through a level earlier that was this. Hold on. There's stuff this way. That's the question, is which way is the way we're actually supposed to go? Where'd that hippo go that was down here? That, Hippolucha. Oops. So we can go both ways. We'll just do a little bit of back traveling. Well, either way, we got an assist charge. So that's pretty good. And I'm going to run down here just to see what we missed down here. And just run into the water. Oops. There's a rumblebee, but there's one of the hippos down here. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I think this year I'm gonna do a little bit upgrading here.
Okay.
Upgrade the computer a little bit, get a new router.
Treatment facility reservoir.
Drill here?
Yep, here's good.
Like I said, our router's going on the 10-year mark. So our modem's good, but that router is getting old. So it might be time for a new one, you know? But the computer I need to upgrade. I'll say it's
Not fair.
It's got some old parts, you know what I mean?
Well, this noise is disrupting the music.
Check this out though.
I need more time to finish hammering the hole.
You heard her, guys. Keep the newbies outside the construction.
Let me just have Raph, you know, do a little bit of carpet bombing here.
Come on, take it easy.
The combat in this game's not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's, you know, it's not like a super in-depth combat, but it's like totally serviceable for like what it's got going on. And it is a lot of fun. Like, you can get some good, like, simple combos off. That's pretty fun, you know?
Let's scram before the tube floods.
That is a great idea. Well done, everybody.
Nice. Yeah, something I like to do that I don't know if I want to update my graphics card. Probably wouldn't hurt, but like the CPU is getting a little old, you know. And it probably wouldn't hurt. I got a hard drive I think starting to go bad a little bit, so it wouldn't hurt to get a hard drive to dump all that hard drive off on. The CPU and the motherboard though are big ones that I need replaced. I like my case though. I don't want to change my case out. I like my case a lot. It's just like a nice simple black one with a big window door. Just like a nice clean looking case. I like it.
Then it's time to head back to the water treatment facility. We should now be able to see whatever pipe Genghis frogged his way into.
We better hurry. Poor dude is probably pickling in all that protein juice.
Not gonna lie, that sounds oddly appetizing.
Thanks again for your help, Leatherhead.
Seriously could not have done this without you.
I may hit you up for a return favor soon. These curfews are making it impossible to source the materials I need to sew. Even the subway is bypassing certain stations.
We can definitely help you out in that department.
But first, Genghis.
But I think a router is gonna be the first one. Because I've noticed like having some connection issues playing Fortnite and stuff. I wonder if our router is just getting too old because we pay for the good internet, like, you know, I pay like $110 a month for our internet, and it's good internet. We actually moved somewhere that has good internet. It's just, I wonder if our router just isn't up to snuff anymore. Because I think we got our router. I still living at mom's when we got our router for like a couple years living at mom's. So it has to be over 10 years. It has to be over 10 years old. Don't get me wrong, I bought a good high-end router when I bought it, but still, you know, it just ain't up to snuff no more. Mondo wants to show me something. Well, Mondo, it kind of depends. Kind of depends on how much free time we have before the next mission. Give me one that's like 8 days out. Oh, seriously, it's like instantly into one. Lower Manhattan, finally a way in. Now we just have to stop the source of the pheromones and save Genghis. Do in one day. The one thing I don't like about this game is putting the time restrictions on like when you have to do stuff. Like I would have much rather just been able to play at like my own pace. But it's been like, oh, I want to get these little side missions done so I can level up my characters and stuff, and it's like, oh no, you only have one day, and every time you do a side mission it's a half a day. And it's like, great. I don't know what happens if you just don't do a mission in this time span. I genuinely don't know what happens. And I don't necessarily want to find out. Maybe I would with like a new game plus or something, or like a new game or something. Just start a new game just to see what would happen, because you get 3 save slots. I plan those once I beat this game. I'm going to play Sonic Shadow Generations.
All right.
I'm looking forward to that. That seems like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, path should be open now. Think the plan worked?
We'll see soon. Let's go and find Genghis.
I wonder how he's doing. Maybe the contamination wore off already.
Maybe.
But I don't know if I'll go like straight into... Oh, I kind of figured this would trigger a fight section. Alright, Raph still doesn't play as good as like Leo and stuff. So Donnie and Leo play actually like really good, like really smooth. And Raph and Mikey have not played as good. Which I'm not gonna lie, a little upset by, because, Raph is my favorite character, but it is what it is. I do like the idea of going through this game playing through missions, like every other story mission playing as a different turtle, give Yo, I finally hit that wall run. I haven't been able to do that the entire game.
You're strong.
But I do like going through the game and playing as every different turtle. That's been a lot of fun.
Great.
All right, we're back to where we lost Genghis Khan again, so hopefully
And there's the pipe.
he's back.
Is it a little narrow?
Genghis is pretty teeny. I think we'll just have to squeeze.
Right after this fight, that is.
Smash.
I think my problem with Raph is he doesn't combo off quite as well as like Leo does, or Donnie. Donnie and Leo both combo really, really, really well. Nice. Got the S, baby.
Can't stop me.
Hold on, is there anything around here before I go? Nope. What about down here? Huh? What you hiding from me, game? Nothing? Alright. Yeah, nothing like playing a game where you're running through the sewers as mutants to sell you on pizza and Mountain Dew. But here we are. I want pizza, and I want a Mountain Dew. There's not one good spot with how bad our roads still are from the weekend's weather storm to go get pizza. All of our pizza joints are in like bad spots to get to. Guess like maybe Pizza Cottage or Donato's, the ones on the main like city street, because those ones are probably the most cleared off to get to. But anything uptown would be a pain in the butt. But I don't know if I'm going to jump straight from this game into Sonic X. I might pause for a second and do a few other things I want to do.
Regretting that 7th slice.
Looks like these mubies had no trouble making a squeeze.
So, where's Genghis?
Let's keep moving and find out.
Oh, what? He hit me? For real? Hey, Figureverse. What up? Thanks for the $2, man.
This place. I think this
I appreciate
is
it.
where the magic happens.
And there.
Silent Rob outruns Sonic and flip-flops.
That stuff Genghis
Right.
is dumping into the cauldron.
Gotta be the protein.
Purple powder.
I appreciate it, man.
Tracks.
Yeah, Silent Rob's the new Chuck Norris. I'm down for it. I'm here for it.
Ah!
Alright, are there any collectibles over here? Good.
Ah!
Okay, could I not fall into the water? I mean, he's a turtle. You think would be able to swim, but I mean, I guess this is like poisoned water. Still. Alright. See a collectible over there. There's pizza over here. Is there anything? No, there's nothing over here. Is there anything below me? It's like a collectible I can get at? I don't think so. What happened to that pizza? Did it just like get destroyed? And not like in the way it's supposed to be? I know that looks like I should be able to jump to it, but I don't think I can.
Yo, G-Dog, what are you doing up there, man?
Ensuring the survival of my species. What does it look like?
What'd they do to his eyes? Like, why did his eyes look like that?
Kind of looks like you're poisoning the water.
I'm at work. Ah, that sucks. Did you have to run out? Like, well, I guess, I don't know where you live, but did you get hit with the snowstorm the East Coast got hit with?
I'm just helping remind mutants who they really are.
That Wingbat? Wingnut? What's her name? Wingnut?
Predators!
Cammy the Chameleon? Not really? Well, that's good at least.
Who the heck is that? Another new mutant.
I'll say, because it's
Coming out of the brickwork.
pretty, we got hit pretty hard.
Humans want to put us at the bottom of the food chain, but we are the apex. We're going to put the jungle back in concrete jungle. And make Manhattan the capital of a new mutant-controlled society.
Guys, is it me? Or does she smell a little bit amazing?
Like red drink from the bodega on a hot summer night. Dude, yes!
Guys, focus. We're missing the monologue. I'm sorry. Who are you? We didn't catch your name.
Chameleon was the name written on my cage.
I don't think she can read very well.
But names are for pets. When we take this city, we will know each other as we would in the wild, by scent.
Yeah, so about that clearly evil plan, Cammy, we're definitely going to expose it.
Let all of New York know that you're the one making all the Mubies act crazy.
Dead turtles tell no tales. Oh, Genghis! Remember how the swamp got drained with your tadpole brothers still inside? These turtles were the ones who pulled the bath plug.
Alright, if he is anything like last time, he's gonna be pretty easy to beat. Cammy Leon. Oh, got it on the thing. Are you Silent Rob friend? Yeah. We went to school together. He was a grade behind me. Oh, you fucker.
We don't want to hurt you.
So what? Y'all only hurt baby frogs?
Dingus, there were no tadpoles.
Holy shit.
I'm immune to your sweet.
All right, let's have Leo tear him to pieces. Oh, he missed the whole thing. I didn't realize I had to be a lot closer to him. Ooh. Hey, that's what we need to do. He's going to use his tongue and... Okay, or not. Shoot. I didn't mean to hit that button. I meant to duck out. Oh, it still worked anyway. It still got him the way it was supposed to. It worked out.
You know, it's not too late for you to get on board with Cammy's plan. A whole city, just for us mutants.
We need to share the city, Genghis. We've made a lot of human friends this summer that wouldn't appreciate becoming homeless.
All right.
Those humans are smart to befriend you. They don't want to end up on the streets like the mutants.
Everybody deserves a home.
Y'all just a bunch of sucker collaborators. This is for my brothers. And I don't just mean
Fuck.
flush down the toilet. This is for
Jesus.
brothers in arms. Together we will take this city.
Can I just tank him? Okay, I can just tank him. Oh my god, got fucked up. Yeah, how is work going, Figureverse? Cauldron ask and I'll second. I had today off because of the weather.
He's down.
Should I grab the stretcher?
I mean, I work nights anyway, so I'd be streaming in the day earlier in the day anyway.
Important thing we need to take care of.
Oh, yeah, we should probably turn the water.
Oops.
I just love the old school font on this terminal. Very Last Moonfighter. Filter on.
The purple. It's going away.
Now the water's crystal clear.
And I can clearly see a TCRI logo on that floating canister.
Wait, TCRI? They're behind this?
That doesn't make any sense. Cammy seems to genuinely hate humans.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, I can't imagine her collaborating with Cynthia Utrom.
Let's put a pin in this discussion. We've had enough revelations for one day.
So you're gonna tell me Toby isn't behind all this?
Time for some pizza.
But Toby seems like the bad guy. Should there still be all these mutations though if we cleared the water source? Was that what was behind it? I found Silent Rob on YouTube. Nice. Yeah, he was sending me stuff. I don't know if he had created YouTube at the time or it was just making some stuff and sending it out. But yeah, I've known Robbie for a long time. I would say with him doing YouTube and me like also been doing YouTube for a while, I would say we become a little bit better friends through YouTube and stuff, but yeah, known each other for a long time. We've had a ton of like mutual friends over the years.
Ow. Feel a pretty big.
We kind of ran in the same circles
Shiner has numbers
growing up.
written all over it. Just saying.
You up for an interview, Genghis?
I guess so. Who's this guy?
Modi. I'm doing research into the protein which seems to have affected your brain.
You mean the pheromone?
Pheromone? Ah, yes, of course, it is a pheromone. That's the
Rob is though genuinely a good dude.
carbon structure I observed.
It's crazy the friends we have found on YouTube. I would have never thought. I feel the same way.
So Cammy put her own
I've
potion into the tap.
somebody I definitely recommend the channel, Dylan England. He's a filmmaker from Kentucky, and he does YouTube videos. Talks a lot about movies, but also uploads his own films
Sounds like a plan.
onto his YouTube channel.
TCRI
We met on YouTube, and we become really good friends through YouTube. And I used to play a bunch of Magic the Gathering and stuff on stream. And I've made some good friends through Magic the Gathering too, like streaming it and stuff.
You were right. There were tadpoles in that water. And they're alive. Found these swimming around in the sewers near the blast hole.
Yeah, YouTube's pretty cool. Like to meet like other creators and stuff and become friends and stuff.
I'm pretty jealous of the camaraderie you guys have. If I'm honest, I think that envy is what the fair.
It's kind of just another way for people with a lot of like similar like interests and stuff to be able to find each other.
That I do have brothers.
Really? Who?
You four.
Oh, right. Yes, totally.
Things like that are awesome. I'm glad I made a channel. Yeah, I mean, really, yeah. It's cool, like, to not only give yourself a creative output, but also to, like, give you, like, a way to meet new people that are a lot of the same interests.
Exclusive first look at Cammy Chameleon. This photo was taken by the Teenage Turtles soon after they discovered she was poisoning the water. Cammy may not have Superfly's size, but boy is she a planner, folks. And she isn't acting alone. The Turtles discovered that Cammy was using a canister with TCRI's logo to poison the water. I reached out to TCRI to ask what their equipment was doing on municipal property. And guess what? They actually responded. A spokeswoman said Cammy escaped from their lab as part of
I would love a TMNT, like, graphic novel in this art style. That'd be sick.
along with the several hundred reject mutants that touched down in Manhattan last month. So, why the term rejects? According to TCRI, these are defective mutants, field experiments. That is all kinds of messed up. But the point is, a creepy pharmaceutical company is making new mutants, people, and their story does not add up. Why would one of their former test subjects be trying to poison her fellow escapees? Stay subbed as I find answers.
Is Cammy Chameleon a new villain? Like, she is, right? Like, she's not like a previously established TMNT villain. Not that I know. Not from the lore that I know. Cammy Leon TMNT. No, yeah, I think she's made just for this game. That's interesting. Cool. Calder, have you slept yet? Yeah, when you, like, yesterday going on, like, 40 hours of being awake. Having a YouTube channel and just realizing it's kind of that episode of Doctor Who where people were hooked on the screen socialists. I mean, yeah, basically. Basically. I mean, you know.
What the heck? Curfew's still not lifted.
No school tomorrow? Again?
City says there's still too much reject mayhem in our district.
They'll always be newbies to me.
What gives, Donnie? Why haven't they chilled out? We fixed
Slept from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's not
Says all of his test sites are still
a lot.
Could be that Kimmy's pheromone hasn't
I
unused.
think it's like, what, 9 hours of sleep, maybe? 8? Hold on. Yeah, it's only like 8 hours of sleep, especially if you've been up for like 40
A
hours.
bunch of newbies are clogging up the subway tunnels. 2 and 3 trains are at a standstill.
What else is new?
We better go clear the tracks.
Yeah, we don't want New Yorkers putting newbies in the same category as signal problems.
April says she wants to come with and see firsthand what's going on. So I guess I'll grab a quick shower and...
Nah, dude, we don't have time for your 45-minute routine.
You'll have to settle for a light misting of a squeeze.
Oh yeah, we have 13 days. Alright, so they've given us a lot of leadway to go do some of this, like, side stuff. So let's go do a bunch of side missions. I want to get stuff to where we can have, like, pretty much everything unlocked. I made it 46 hours. Jesus. I had to make myself go to bed. I don't know what the longest I've stayed up is. I know I've done the past 24 hours, but I'm not sure. Maybe like somewhere in like the low 30s, maybe. I don't know, high 20s, low 30s is probably the longest I've ever stayed awake. You said you were just grinding YouTube? Cauldron? I think so. I think it's why Cauldron said he was up for so long. Pretty sure that's what he said on stream last night. Man, you gotta get them videos out. Gotta get that shit done. All right. April has news for us too. Emily's ready to train with Ralph. I keep wanting to say Ralph. Toby has advice for Leah. Okay, so we can kind of knock out a bunch of these. Talk to him. I don't know why he keeps like flipping around. Made a few. I was commenting, watching people's videos, trying to help out. Made a few. Oh, that is nice. It's crazy how much like commenting and liking like drives the algorithm. We're adopted. Such a video game. Yeah, these like little like side stories here, I genuinely don't really care about. But you have to do them to like be able to unlock stuff in this game. We had no money to buy the latest games. Instead, I would do dump runs and bring back consoles that were too okay. We didn't know the difference. May I sit? Alright, so Mikey's got a new level unlocked. Go ahead, Master. Talk us through your approach to this speed run. Hey, he's playing 64. I'm putting his stop motion plans on hold because I forgot. I've been planning a giveaway. Oh, was you planning on doing some like stop motion stuff, Figureverse? This weapon is Yagagibi knife, sharp enough to melt through fatty tuna. So I'm thinking about at some point buying. I think it'd be cool to make a video about it, but like buying a. Yeah, I want to do a series. You totally should. I think that'd be cool. But I think it'd be cool to do like. Have you ever seen those like stop motion, like stop animation like kits you can buy off like Amazon and stuff? They'll come like with like some backgrounds and figures and stuff. I think it'd be cool to make a video on like trying to make a short film out of that, and then obviously make a short film out of it too. I'd like to do that at some point. What would the series be about, Figureverse? God damn, this is a long one. Easy. Jeez, Pete's. We get it. He's just speed running an N64 game. I get like why they're doing this side stuff. It's like to develop the universe and the why the rock eyebrow. I get like what they're trying to do with this. I find a lot of the side stuff. I like the main story of this game. I think it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's Zootopia, but Zootopia is good, and it's a good way to take the mutant story. But also, like, the side stories are just, they're just brutal to sit through. Let's go do April's. There's 2 of them here? Well, yeah, okay. Okay, we'll go do April's. Because there is an achievement that I have to max out my friendship level with everybody. So we're going to be doing it because I think I am. I think I'm just going to 100% this game and just call it done. I think that's what my plan is. Basically a short film with Marvel figures. Sick. If you want any voice acting or whatever, hit me up. Hold on. There's got to be Digi-Mutants in here somewhere. Give me that Chimpokemon. Got him. Rumblebee.
Hey, over here!
Leave me alone, April. I gotta get Digi-Mutants. Oh, is there only one in here? Huh. Well, let me try a little bit more toward the bar. I just want to make sure. Alright, there's just one in here. Well, I'm going to do April's first before we do the other one. April's side story has actually been pretty decent. April and Splinter's little side stories have actually been kind of decent. Another post from What April? They really managed to get a copy of all of our mannerisms right down to the ticks. What ticks, Leo? That thing we were doing just narrow one eye when you're real mad, you're doing it right now. Now you're ready to pay these goons a visit from the copyright squad? Yes, please, but how will we find whoever's behind this? The only fake part about these videos are when April's talking to the camera. The B-roll is real. That means the imposter has an actual camera crew shooting real footage of Mubi mayhem. Well, there's no shortage of Mubis misbehaving, sadly. But no guarantee we'll be at the right place, right time to interrupt an evil camera crew capturing the mischief, unless we stage it. So this is how you worm your way into the director's chair? We drive a food truck down the street of hungry Mubis, let them try to topple us, and when the imposter camera crew shows up, boom. Copyright squad. I like it. I like it a lot. Me too. So, like, I like I said, I like April's and I like Splinter's because April's side story, hold on. I bet B&R will let us borrow the pizza van. They can't use it anyway because of the curfews. Sounds like a plan. Because April's is, like, it's kind of coinciding with the main story where she's a journalist and people are, you know, somebody is like impostoring April and trying to run like fake news stories. So like that coincides, right? And then Splinter is just being Splinter Dad. So like coincides with the main story. Like both of those run parallel to each other to this story pretty nicely. The rest of them are kind of pointless. Like Toby with the coexisting center. I like the idea of the coexisting center, but like his whole thing of making Leo a kickball captain is pointless. Mondo's School of Art is kind of lame. I guess Bebop and Rocksteady's like pizza delivery is just kind of like a fun little side game kind of thing. Donatello's like nerdy friend is kind of pointless. Raph teaching or working with the one-legged girl to swim, kind of pointless. Like a lot of like the little side stuff is just like little like side tangents and nothing more. One decaf Americano and 4 Thai iced teas with condensed milk. The Thai iced teas with condensed milk sound good. Gaming action while the game looks cool. The game is cool. I like the game quite a bit. It's a good, it's a good looking game. And it plays decent and the writing's not half bad. It's just doing these there's like little things I would like to have tweaked or changed. But like if they wanted to make a sequel to this game, like I'd be down for it. That's my superpower. You must be a really good barista. Dang, Mikey, you just set me up. I am, in fact, a beat artist. Oh, snap. Here he went. Clever. All right, so that was pretty simple. Oh, there's more to it. On Quid Pro Quo, you see a lot of customers, they like to open up to me, tell me their problems. I'm going to certainly explain. The line moves so slowly. Alright, so this is like, it's easier for me to read in my head than it is out loud. Okay, is this going to be like little like side quests? Alright, it is a little side quest. Civilian missions. Complete civilian missions to help Ashlon. It's kind of a cool name, and gain XP. Now, what do you think? Thai teas. I could crush a Thai iced tea right now. Them are so good. Well, at least the one at the Thai restaurant in town. I don't know if they're as good everywhere else, but the one in town's awesome. It does so hot. All right, let's get the turtles. While we can, let's get the rest of the turtle stuff unlocked if we can. Max out the friendship that the turtles have connections with, just to get them done and over with. I'm glad this section of the game is like, hey, you have like 13 days before you have to do this mission. Basically, the game's structured is the main story gives you a timer on how long you can do something. So you have like so many days before like you have to do this mission or whatever. And every side mission is a half a day. So if you go off and it says like you have 12 days, you have 24 side missions you can do before you have to do the main mission. Which, considering we had a section where the main story was like 8 days out. I did a bunch of side stuff. I still had like 4 days left, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go play the mission. And then I did, and then every sequenced mission after that was like 1 or 2 days. So I didn't have like time to do any side stuff. So if we have this big of a lead, I'm just going to do a bunch of the side stuff and get it over with.
Looking good.
At least that's my game plan. What's going on with Ray Fillet down there? This one I really don't care much for. It's just Leo teaches kickball. He's the leader of a kickball team. So this one I'm just going to kind of skip through a little bit. Also, this Toby guy just looks like the worst. You know? It's not the hairstyle. I have a similar hairstyle. It's the PC principal face. I want a mic like that. This mic's awesome, dude. Shure SM7B. Super recommend it, man. It's a great mic. Although for the price, like you could probably get a little bit of a better budget setup with Audio-Technica stuff, because Audio-Technica has really good line of stuff. They've really kind of caught up with like the big leagues, but I like this mic a lot. It's a little fine tuning, and I think I bought the Scarlett interface with a cloud booster. But I think if I were to do it again, I would probably get a different interface, same mic but different interface, because I have like there are some like. The Scarlett's definitely plug and play, but I definitely have some issues like fine tuning and fine adjusting it to where I want to sometimes. What's this one? Bow ball. Okay. But yeah, I like this mic a lot. It's definitely worth it. Like price wise. I think altogether, I've had the boom arm for a long time, but if I were to go like altogether, maybe like close to $700 in total for the audio setup that I have. Somewhere around there. The boom arm was like 100. The SM7B was 4. The Scarlet was 120-ish, 140-ish. I don't know. I got the i2, and the Cloud Booster was 50, and then the two XLR cables. I don't know, somewhere around there, like 650 to 700. It's expensive, but I've used it a bunch. I've used it a bunch. Although Blue Yeti, if you set up the Blue Yeti settings, with like noise, like limiters and stuff like that, the Blue Yeti can sound really good for the price too. And it's just plug and play. It just plugs right into the computer. You don't need like an interface for it. But I'm a bit of like a gearhead. Like, I like camera equipment and like audio equipment, guitar stuff. I'm like really like big into that kind of stuff. I don't buy like a ton of it. I definitely like, I'll watch hours and hours of videos to like narrow down like what I want, but big fan of like that kind of stuff. Sounds expensive. I got other plans I got to go through with first. Yeah, it's expensive. It ain't cheap. I mean, I didn't pay out of pocket for it. I did a finance plan for it, where it was like 6 months, 0% interest through Guitar Center for my setup. But it ain't cheap, that's for sure. The Blue Yeti works really well though. The Blue Yeti is a good one for the price. Like a Blue Yeti is like, I wouldn't get a Blue Snowball. I don't think Blue Snowballs are that good. I would just jump to the Yeti. I think the Yeti is really solid. I have mine still. It's behind me in my like little like shelving unit behind me. I keep it as like a backup. I started with a Blue Snowball, and I never liked the Blue Snowball. I never liked how it sounded. It sounded real tinny, real cheap sounding. Then I had a Blue Yeti, and I did a Blue Yeti for years. And if you want to hear like some good like narration quality of a Blue Yeti, check out my video on Threads. It's my most popular video on my channel, and I use the Blue Yeti to do the voiceover for that. So that's like a good idea of like what you can get a Blue Yeti to sound like if you put enough like filters and stuff on it, you know, like limiters and noise gates and stuff like that on it. You can make a Yeti sound really good. But a lot of it's about positioning. A lot of it's about positioning of like where you have it set up. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. You got to finish the lap. It's even the point. It's not like I was going to break 40. Not if you keep rage quitting. I didn't. It's just, it's not. Everything I do is a little bit ragey, okay? Same, Raph. Rage texting, rage microwaving, rage pillow fluffing. Look like to me, after my last coach walked, you had a coach give up on you? What a jerk. She said I never qualify, that I was wasting my time in the pool. After that, every time I swam, I could hear in my head, made me so... I can't read that fast. Times actually got worse. I feel like I've gained subs too fast and I don't have the best equipment to make long-form videos. You don't need, like, studio equipment to make long-form... You don't need studio equipment, period, to do anything. I think most people watch people based on personality. Well, I mean, I think that's what you should try to build an audience off of. I don't think a lot of people watch, like, because, oh, look, you're filming on, like, a... you know, on a red camera, or you're using an SM7B or something like that, I don't think it matters that much. I want good audio. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely fixes you could have for good audio. I don't know what your setup is. Are you running like through a computer, or are you like running through your phone mostly? Because if you're going through your phone, genuinely a really good and pretty inexpensive audio setup would be the Rode microphone, the Rode lavalier microphone. It's a great sounding mic. And it's little, just clips on to your lapel. I got up to 4K, but I struggle with the audio. Well, I mean, they say audio can make or break. What's this? Mutant Swim. Okay. Let's do this one. I think those are like little like side games we gotta play, so we'll go do those in a minute. Well, man, I don't know like what your setup is, but yeah, if you want good audio, a Blue Yeti is relatively inexpensive. You could probably eBay one for pretty cheap. And it's USB. It's USB powered, so it just plugs in. Done. Set it to cardioid mode. You know, don't set it to like stereo or anything like that. Set it to cardioid. And it's a pretty good sounding mic. It's just out of the box. And you, like I said, you can get them pretty cheap on eBay. They've been around for a long time. They're reliable. People get them. It's typically like a pretty good like starter one, and then people move on to stuff like this. So you can find them used all day long. I just need more hard drive space myself, but I think as long as you're not getting stepped on by your surrounding sound, you're okay. Yeah, pretty much. As long as you're louder than the surrounding sound, that's like the main point. Basically, I had YouTube dreams and didn't know what I was doing. Isn't that how like everybody kind of starts off? That isn't like a corporate, you know, level. Like, you know, obviously like a BuzzFeed's gonna come at it with a little bit more production out of the gate. You gotta think like Charlie, like Moist Critical still, like I'm pretty sure still just uses a like a basic webcam. And I don't know what mic he uses. He was using an Audio Technica, I think it was like AT2022 or something like that. I can't remember exactly the model. Didn't know I was getting into learning as I go. Yeah, I mean, that's the way it goes. You learn as you go. I mean, I started off wanting to like make film and be like a filmmaker, and started off having hold on, what's this over here? Misplaced courage. Okay. You know, I started off like, I'll look at that in a second, wanting to like make film and stuff, and not knowing what I was doing, starting off with like a little camcorder, you know, and like no other audio or anything, you know, working my way up. So movies have blocked off access to the stadium where Leo's team is going to play the finals. Get over there and make sure the game is still on. My problem I'm having right now is internet. Well, that's my problem right now, is having the internet not bug out on me. This little Leo thing, so I feel like we should play as Leo, right? But yeah, if you want like audio like suggestions or something like that, just hit me up, dude. I'll give you like some ideas. I can help get you like a good audio setup for whatever budget you're working with. Not saying I have the best audio in the world, but I could recommend some good gear. So I'm still learning my audio as I go. Are you on satellite internet? No, I'm not. I'm not on satellite internet. I don't know what the deal is with my internet. Like I said, I don't know if it's my router. My router's 10 plus years old, so I don't know if it's like my router's just getting too old.
This stadium, guys. Awesome.
I don't genuinely know like what the deal is with my internet right now. It's driving me nuts. If it's, trust me, if it's bothering you, it's bothering me way more. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Can I save it? Nope.
I'll get you. Take it easy.
I still think them Rumblebees are the strongest, like small enemies. They're the ones who do like the most damage, it feels like. See, this is what I want from a side mission. Stuff like this. You know, not just like static cutscenes with dialogue. Cauldron, if you're still watching, has it been like real buggy? Like real buffery? I feel like that was death. Yep. Alright. So let's not go this way. Wait, if I'm not supposed to go that way, what way am I supposed to go? All this way, maybe? Well, why... Why this up here? I don't know. That's a little suspicious. Stopped 6 or 7 times, but not bad. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't want it to be doing that. I want a nice, smooth, clean stream quality, high quality footage, but I think it might be my router just being old or something. It's not stopped for a long time. No, I know, say, I tried to stream yesterday around like noon, and it was doing it really bad yesterday. To the point where I just had to like quit streaming. But we was also still getting bad like snowstorm yesterday. So I kind of wonder if that didn't play a part in it. But like today's been like clear weather. So I think it's just, it's either my router's getting too old or it's either the router's getting too old or it's just I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with my... I guess it could be my Wi-Fi card in my computer. I didn't think about that.
Sorry.
I promise it's worse today because of all the weather. I'm sure updating our router will help, though. It could be still from the weather today, but... I don't know. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, Leo. It's not wall run here. I will say I did change the latency to see if that kind of helped. So like when I say something, you're probably like half a minute behind me. I was hoping changing maybe the latency would help a little bit, but I would like to have like little to no latency between the stream and the audience. But it just might not be a thing, you know? Just might not be something that I can currently do. Yeah, I like this side mission a lot. Like, if all the side missions were like this, I'd be a lot happier. But I do think the general, like, hack and slash gameplay of the game is actually pretty fun. Like, it's really not a bad hack and slash.
Get these newbies from the game.
While I hate to play the role of spoiler, Leo's match is just too important.
True. These guys will ultimately benefit from the good PR.
I feel like there's a red card joke to be made here. Too bad it's the wrong sport.
Not fair. Come on, take it easy.
I can't see anything.
Come on, take it easy.
Looks fun. Yeah, it's quite a bit of fun. Like, this is a fun game. I've liked this game quite a bit. But also, like, I couldn't see anything for a second. Alright. I need some pizza. Oh, that's no, it's not supposed to be Mikey. I need a pizza.
Delivery complete.
This is what I needed. I needed Donnie to drop in.
Easy mode.
I need some health here.
Hey!
My problem is I can't see anything. Like, I still got an S rank? Okay. Cauldron, I love how I can see almost everywhere. I can see almost everywhere. Yeah, Cauldron's like...
Game on!
Where's the announcer?
He's like this, like, cool, like, member just, like, bouncing around.
I'll do color commentary.
Plus, he's fun to play, like, Fortnite or Dead by Daylight with.
That was cool, wasn't it?
Alright. We'll go do Mutant Swim. This is Rafts. We gotta play as Raph. It's like Cauldrons, Baggins, and you Figureverse, like us all, and Silent Rob are all like part of this community. You guys have like, that's not what I meant to say. Like, you guys have all formed this community around like each other. It's really cool. And as someone who likes to watch stuff, it's cool to like watch the different aspects of that community too. Like, I like watching you guys when you get all together to play Fortnite and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I like to play sometimes too, but I do like to watch when you guys get all together to play Fortnite.
Okay, gang, this way to the pool. We have to make sure Emily gets a chance to compete in the Paralympics.
I do like the game just reuses like the same levels for like new levels. I'm trying to spread a message of peace and love throughout the universe. That's a good way to do it.
Hey, that hurt. Ow. Hey, that hurt.
My only goal is to make content that I would want to watch that like isn't currently being made, or I guess or making content that is currently being made, but like from my perspective. Please, you too, Smith. Oh, well, thank you. It just like for my like work schedule, it just doesn't comply very well. Just because I work, oops, just because I work nights, it doesn't coincide with like 99% of people I know. It's like schedule, which is like the big downside to working like a night shift. Dang it.
I'm back.
Can I? Okay, I can't go over this way. Last time I was in this level, there was a bonus thing over here, so I'm just wondering if they did it again. No. They did not. So Vash says in Trigun. Dude, I haven't seen Trigun in forever. I wouldn't mind seeing Trigun again. It's been so long since I've watched that. I went through, like, right outside of high school, I went through and watched a bunch of, like, Adult Swim anime I grew up with. So, like, I watched through Yu Yu Hakusho, Trigun, Full Metal Alchemist, and FMA Brotherhood. What was another one I went through? That was, like, a bigger one. It might have been it. Oh, Cowboy Bebop. I don't know why I forgot that one. But, like, I went through and watched through all those. Trigun's up there. Trigun's, like, kind of underrated. I just don't hear a lot of people talk about Trigun. And then me and my wife are working through DBZ. She's never seen, like, Dragon Ball or anything, so we watched all of Dragon Ball. And now we're in the Ginyu Saga for DBZ. And I haven't seen any of Super yet, so I'm trying to work my way through to Super. So... Shouldn't have dropped the soap, Hippo. Yeah, I taped it with VHS because I was be gone to play D&D and I'd come back and watch Adult Swim when I got back. Hell yeah, dude. I remember being a kid and taping DBZ
That's a lot
on Tanami.
No wonder they had a
with Gundam,
Seeing them all here,
and then watch them later. Like if I had like a baseball game or something, like if I had something coming up where I couldn't watch it that night, yeah, I would tape it.
Smash!
I remember on DBZ. I'm not gonna say it because my wife might be watching. I don't want her to get a spoiler for DBZ. But there's a moment in DBZ I remember taping, and we couldn't. Me and my cousin would watch. We watched a lot of DBZ together. We kind of grew up next to each other. I'm getting my ass kicked as I'm trying to tell this story. But we watched it together, and we taped it because we couldn't watch it that night. And I remember us going back and like there was an event that happened. We couldn't believe it. So we actually remember like pausing the tape and rewinding it to watch it again, being like, that did not just happen. It's in the Cell Saga, and I don't want to say what it is, and I don't want somebody else to say it in the comments because my wife hasn't. We haven't got to the Cell Saga yet. Jesus, I'll read the comment in a second, Calder. I'm kind of getting overran here a little bit.
You're strong.
Come on, Leo, help me out here. Alright, got it. Yeah, I showed my kids DBZ and Dragon Ball, and they just like Dragon Ball. I didn't care for DBZ. So far, my wife's kind of in the same boat. She really liked Dragon Ball, but so far in DBZ, like, I know she kind of likes Saiyan Saga, but like right now, she's like super uninterested in like the Namek and like Ginyu Saga. So I'm gonna have a choice between watching Buffy on FX and Zoids on Cartoon Network. I never got into Buffy. I've seen a lot of episodes of Buffy. I just never got into Buffy. Zoids, I don't think I ever watched. I watched a lot of Gundam growing up, though. Alright, so this one... That's the April one. This one would be the Maz one, right? Queens, movies. Yeah. So this one will be Donnie. Right. Yeah, Buffy and X-Files I kind of lumped together were shows that I never watched much of. Like, I remember watching episodes, but I never watched much of them. G Gundam was great. I can't remember the Gundam series. It was whatever one ran on that Toonami block with Dragon Ball was the one I watched. I can never remember which one that one was. I think it's just Mobile Suit Gundam, wasn't it? I think I was the one that ran. I remember I loved the episode about the Green Gundam fighter because they were like working up to a fight and like his backstory was like he was like from the slums and stuff, and I just thought that was so cool. Plus I liked his Gundam a lot. It was like green with like a dragon and stuff on it. It was sick. I remember going to my buddy's house and playing this Gundam PS1 game where it was just like a fighting game but Gundams, and it just being like super fun.
This way to the Bishar's.
I gotta remember the main story we did last time was Raph, so Donnie's up next for the main story.
Somehow, I don't think the Mubies will fall for the armored armadillo.
All right. Dang. Dang. Like, let myself just get whacked around for like no reason.
Easy mode.
Yeah, Donnie and Leo, the katanas and the bow staff have the best comboing powers in the game. The one with Gundam that had that hand like glowed, it could do an energy attack was G. Had the hand that like glowed and could do an energy attack. I don't know if I remember that. Gundam's like one of those ones in my brain jelly that's kind of weird where it's like I remember watching the show a lot and I remember like certain aspects from the show, but there's a lot of I don't remember. Because I probably haven't watched an episode of Gundam since like right before middle school. So it's been a while.
centipedes.
Holy smokes, I didn't realize the van would blow up. Where's the last one? Yo, where's the last enemy? Oh, there he is. Like hid from me. Here.
Stay away!
Okay, hold on. We'll look that up real quick. G Gundam. Let me see if that, like... No, I don't think this was the one I watched. This one's not ringing any bells, like, whatsoever. Let me look up Mobile Suit real quick. Mobile Suit Gundam. Yeah, I watched Mobile Suit, I think. Maybe? Hold on. Gundam Green Dragon. What one's he from? Hold on. Yeah, this one. Right? Yeah, I don't know. Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to dig. I'll have to dig in that. Have I seen Code Geass? My wife says, I love Code Geass. Haven't watched it since like high school. It's one of the best animes ever. I've never seen a single episode of Code Geass. I've always heard about it, never seen it. It and what's the other? There's another big anime. Evangelion. I haven't seen either one of those. And I want to. I want to see both of those. But I have not seen either one. So, maybe one day in the future, I will. Is there like a Code Geass box set, maybe? Are there like different series of Code Geass? Because this one is... Well, Code Geass Collector's Blu-ray. $400! Oh, I mean, that's cool looking though. Yeah, I'll have to... I'll look to see if there's like a box set. I would like to watch it at some point. Well, at least you have it to look forward to. Yeah, those there's like a chunky, like a couple sets of animes. It's on Netflix, I think. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't have Netflix right now, but we're gonna get Netflix back here in a little bit. I went on this thing where I used to share off of my mom's Netflix. And then they're like, we're not going to do password sharing anymore, even though they had a large ad campaign that was sharing is caring. And then they cracked down on that. So when they cracked down on it, out of principle, I was like, screw you, Netflix, go fuck yourself. I don't want anything to do with you. And now I'm kind of like, as times went on, it's like, I kind of want Netflix back. There's a lot of stuff on there I kind of want to watch. But it's not on like Netflix is not on my priority of like streaming apps to get right now. But I will get one eventually.
That's bad.
Get the fuck out of here, mole. What's happening here?
Just in time.
The moles and hippos are annoying. Yo, what the fuck? You can like beat the fuck up here. Dang, I only got an A on that one. My TikTok recommendation from all-time favorite show is the Korean drama Goblin, the Great and the Lonely God. Okay. Goblin, let me look that up real quick. Goblin, the Lonely and Great God. Oh, it's a live action show. Huh. Okay, thanks for the recommendation, Cauldron. It's added to my watch list. I also like that it looks like it's a mini series, so it's not like a 700 episode commitment. You can find it under the title Guardian, the Lonely and Great God. I popped up for Goblin. Yeah, Goblin pulled it right up. I mean, I guess it did switch the title to Guardian, the Lonely God. But still. Sick. Thanks, Cauldron. We got 8 days. Okay. So let's hopefully finish Toby off for good, and we don't have to do any more of that one for Leo. That's what I'm hoping. I don't know. Man, I do kind of want pizza for dinner. There's not a place out here that delivers to our house, or else I'd be... I guess we could DoorDash it. Just let somebody else bring it here. Nah, I don't need someone else driving in this. It looks like it's buffering again. What's weird about it is it looks like it'll be buffering on YouTube. Right?
Looking good.
But then on Twitch, it's fine. And the bitrate's good on Twitch. So does it just have something to do with, like, the dual output, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, oh, Train to Busan. Yeah, dude, I've seen that several times. Train to Busan's awesome, and then the sequel Peninsula was really bad. I want to see the animated version that the director did before Train to Busan. It's oh, what's the name of it? It's on the top of my tongue here. Give me a second. Can't remember the director's name to Train to Busan. Yeon Sang-ho, yeah. Seoul Station. Seoul Station's the anime version of Train to Busan. Yeah, I have the Steelbook Blu-ray to Train to Busan. So I was like, it should be close by. Here it is. It's the front, back of the Steelbook. I think I've seen it three times or so. Gong-won, the guy from the movie, plays the Goblin. Okay. I'll say I like I'm so bad with names. The guy who plays like the bigger muscle guy. He's awesome. He was in a really great movie called The Gangster, the Cop, and the Devil. Where he plays the gangster. That movie's great, by the way. If you haven't seen The Gangster, the Cop, and the Devil, or is it The Cop, the Gangster, and the Devil? It's one of those titles in a movie I just get jumbled around. Pretty sure it's the gangster. Yeah, the Gangster, the Cop, the Devil, and the guy I'm talking about is Ma Dong-seok. I'm butchering names. Ma Dong-seok. But definitely recommend the Gangster, the Cop, the Devil. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, definitely recommend. If you haven't seen it, it's a great crime movie. I didn't pay attention. Did we finish Toby? Was Toby off? Is Toby done? Do we not have to deal with Toby anymore? Ma Dong-seok. Yeah, him. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Typically when I do like the reviews or I'm talking about movies on my channel, I always try to look up the enunciation before like the recording. Yeah, it's a rough one. A little bit. I try to look up the recording, like the pronunciation, and try to memorize it for the video, but it never sticks in my head. Especially like when you get into like some of the Russian guys, it's like Andrei Zanyeginstev and stuff like that. It's like really hard to like, you know, narrow down the title, like the pronunciation, and like remember it. Although Andrei Zanyeginstev is a little bit easier in my head because one, I spent forever trying to pronounce the last name, so like I kind of memorized how to say it. But then for two is he's also like becoming one of my favorite directors of all time. So Marco Polo. The green line for the water just makes this water look so gross. Yeah, baby. Looks like we're all friended up with Emily, so. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It could also be this dual output is hard on my CPU. That could also be a part of the issue. Because like I said, it looks like it's running really good over on Twitch side, and then YouTube is where it's like kind of chugging along a little bit. It does. It does. There we go. I was like, I'm trying to get over to Maz so we can finish that friendship up too. I'm glad it gave us a long days before the next story one so we can get a lot of this side stuff done that we've been needing to do. I have a hard time in games like this not like 100%ing them, like doing every side thing. I have a really hard time not doing that in games like this. But being in a pool with a dude that lives in a sewer would be gross. A little bit. Like every turtle movie I've seen, they don't dress up the sewers to look, you know, where they live to be like super duper like nice and clean. Like it's still kind of grimy, and I'm sure it probably still has a bit of an odor to it, you know? I mean, that's like cool. Like Maz is gonna like spend time with his brother, I guess. But also like Donnie's been helping this whole time. Like Donnie probably should have been your partner for the race. Just saying. All right, so Maz is done. Anybody else like that though? They get a game like this and they just have to do everything, or otherwise I don't feel like they played the game. That's the way I feel sometimes doing this stuff. That's like. I played like 12 hours of Red Dead Redemption, and I'm like really nervous about like restarting that game because like I just know me. I'm gonna want to do most of everything, and that's just gonna be so much time. Let's do the April one. Hold on, what's this down here? Okay, that's the. Okay. Let's do the April one. We're just kind of working our way through here. I do like these side missions a lot better than the just, you know, static screenshot side missions. I run down everything on Cyberpunk 2020. That's another one too. I have started and restarted Cyberpunk 3 times. Because I'll play like 2 hours of it and then I won't come back to it. It's not because I don't like the game. I like the game a lot. It's just I'll play a couple hours of it and then I won't play it for a while. And then I'm like, well, shit, I just restart it, right? And then I restart it and I do the same thing. I need to, like, when I actually step up and be like, I'm playing Cyberpunk, it just needs to be the only game I play until I beat it. But I also feel like in Cyberpunk, I'll get caught up in the minutiae of the side quest too. And Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate. I've never played Elden Ring. I don't think I'll ever play Elden Ring. I'm not a big Souls fan. Although I haven't given Souls a fair shake. Like, I played Demon Souls for like, I don't know, maybe 8 to 12 hours and just decided to tap out on it. And I've never really picked up another Souls-like game. But I'm a huge fan of Monster Hunter, so I feel like I should like Souls games if I like put time into it. And my buddy has told me before, it's like Elden Ring, Bloodborne, or Sakura would be up my alley that I should try out. So he said I'd probably like Bloodborne or Sakura more because of the because of the like aesthetic of it, and then he said Elden Ring's just like the better, like the best one. So he told me those were like to be the 3 if I was gonna try them to try. And then Baldur's Gate 3 I want to play. I've never played it, but I want to.
This is cinematic gold.
With Baldur's Gate 3 though, do you need to know anything from the other Baldur's Gate like games, or can you just like jump into 3? Is it like its own self-contained story? Is there like connecting to the other ones?
Shot, bro. Since when does TCRI have a news division?
It's actually something of a must for evil corporations seeking to control the narrative.
Looks like they took the bait, April.
That is great, but, you think you could call off the hounds? I'm about to become a human calzone.
Yep. Let's take out the Mubies, then confront the paparazzo.
Action!
How long have you been waiting to say that?
I don't think the game was expecting me to run straight into the action like I did. Jesus. Fuck. Alright, got through there. It's 100% standalone. Sick. 'Cause that was one thing I'm worried about. I hate jumping into games like at a sequel point. So you would see things that are from others, but it can be played without any knowledge of the others. It's great. Sick. That makes me a little bit more inclined to want to play it just because of that. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of like jumping into like, let's play Red Dead Redemption 2 or something like that. You know what I mean? Also, Cauldron, I just saw that you followed me on Twitch. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm trying to do the dual output where vertical on YouTube, horizontal on Twitch, because Streamlabs will let me do that for free. But also, where I did like a lot of shorts content, my YouTube is like...
Follow that van! Now this is how you film a chase scene.
How am I supposed to get an S on this? Oh, I guess just that as it comes. But yeah, so Streamlabs lets me do that for free, right? Lets me do the dual stream on like that platform for free, and where I do the shorts, I was like, well, the vertical on YouTube would make sense because that's like 65 to almost 70% of my audience comes from that rather than my videos. Which probably isn't a good idea that this year I'm going to completely change like how I do content. So it's probably going to warp that. But yeah, I appreciate it, Cauldron. Oh, I was so close to S on that. Damn. I was so close to S on that. It does seem like the Twitch stream is running a little bit better than the YouTube stream, but it is what it is. And then my plan is I'm just going to dump all these streams, the horizontal streams on my YouTube gaming channel, which is the Mixslash. But I think what I'm going to do is instead of like uploading one stream at a time, I'm probably just, I don't know, I might just still do that. I haven't decided, but I might just put them all together as like the full playthrough and just do like one video that's just a full playthrough rather than also uploading like stream 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? Not 100% sure. Elden Ring is different than Dark Souls. It's not as punishing in its open world. Directed by Hidetaka Miyazaki. The world building provided by American. Yeah, I did hear that the writing was provided by George R.R. Martin, which is pretty interesting.
I've always wanted to smash up a van.
Definite Sushi Sharks Tournament Fighters bonus stage vibes.
Look, there's no one inside.
But yeah, I do want to. I'll try Elden Ring at some point. I got so much on like my gaming backlog right now of stuff I want to get through.
Look what he dropped.
The camera.
I bet there's all sorts of sketchy stuff on there.
I already see thumbnails from the last few fake April reports. This should be more than enough to clear my name.
Well done, everybody.
I still got an S on the mission overall, though. I'll take it. Did that finish April out? Is she like 5-star now? Or... Well, no, I think we have to go talk to her, right? We see a lot of Studio Ghibli style art because of Miyazaki. Okay. Oh, it's a different Miyazaki though, right? Not the same Miyazaki, is it? It's not Hideo Miyazaki, right? That's his name, right? Of course, I'm not gonna be able to spell his name. Miyazaki. Oh, Hayao Miyazaki? Hayao Miyazaki? I'm not sure how you pronounce his first name. I should, because I like Studio Ghibli a bunch, but it's his son. Oh, sick. I didn't know that. I should be able to pronounce his name, because I watched like every one of the guy's films, and I love Studio Ghibli. I know how to pronounce his last name, so, you know, I got part of it down.
Hey, over here!
Favorite mission tier side. I like the one where they put her face on the Super Duper Fly and the TRCI logo on all the gas tankers. Dude, that one's like 1,000 likes. And almost as many dislikes. Not everyone believed my story. TCR's disinformation game is no joke. Cauldron! It's his son. That's cool. So it's working on both of them. The multi-stream chat. Because she's an influencer, April's positive stories about movies must be creating a problem for TCRI. Then we keep them coming, am I right? Is April done? No, April's got one more. For sure. At least we won't have a fake me to compete with anymore. Even though we couldn't totally pin this on TCRI, we seem to have scared off their visual effects team. Thanks for taking down my digital likeness, my dudes. Ugh. All right, so now we need to do this one. This one's for the other guy at Foam, and it's like a real thing. I'm just gonna play as Leo for this one. The main story, like I said, Donatello's up to plate for the next main story. Oh, sweet. I don't gotta work tomorrow. Hell yeah! They're closed tomorrow, too. Damn, I've been off work since last Thursday. Hell yeah. I'll take a free week off work. You won't hear me complain. Not one bit. I will say, I'm really glad this side missions turned into something else than what they have been. Because that was a part that was really, like, I don't know if daunting was the right word, but really was, like, starting to, like, drag the game down a little bit for me, where I was just like, I don't really care about these little side stories. They're kind of boring. But now we're, like, getting to, like, oh, yeah, no, these side missions actually, like, have, like, things to do, and there's, like, actual, like gameplay and stuff. Which is sick.
Hey!
Now, if I remember right, I can't remember if I could. I'm pretty sure there's stuff. There was. Wasn't there? Was there not stuff? Dang. I was trying to remember if there was stuff up on top of these cargo things the last time I played this level. Because this is a reuse level. I can't remember now. Oh, there's stuff over here, though. And there's stuff down here. Come on. Come on. Get off the edge there. VHS tape. Some pizza. Oh, it's a mimic. Ooh, there's some over here though. Oh! An assist container, baby. That's what we like to see.
Yeah!
I can't remember if there's anything else to get to around here. So man, them Rumblebees can stack up damage like crazy, dude. Hold on. I want to kill that stupid thing. I want to go back here for all these tapes. Hold on. I got a few text messages I need to reply to real quick. Okay. I want to make sure I'm not... Okay, that's the way I gotta go. Get some...
Ooh, yummy.
I think I can get up top there. I think. Is it one of them that I have to... I think I have to go forward and be able to come back to it. Alright, now can I... Hold on. No. Alright, whatever. Nothing in those boxes, really? Come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do all the side stuff. Let's 100% this game. I like this game enough. Let's 100% it. Let's do all the stuff. Let's max out the turtles. Let's befriend everybody. Let's find all the collectibles. Let's just do it. I'm hoping though when you beat the game, you unlock the side missions. I mean, not side missions. You unlock the main missions because like that's where you can miss the artwork and stuff for the for Mondo. So hopefully it'll allow you to like go back through and tell you like where you're missing stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it will or not, but I hope it does. Should have got this on PlayStation, then I could have got the Platinum Trophy. I like the Switch better as a console. I just wish like I said this last night, I'm gonna say it again. I hope Switch 2. Them are breakable boxes. Why am I no breaking boxes? Oh, but I see this coin hidden over here. I hope the Switch 2 will add in like achievements of some kind. Like get on the ball, Nintendo. Like why haven't you done that yet? PlayStation saw the value in it like immediately because the PS3 originally didn't have trophies. And then they're like, oh man, people like these a lot. Pretty easy.
Mission complete.
Not a bad little side mission. I need to get Ninja Turtles figures. I don't have any Ninja Turtle figures. Oh, it's not true. I have I have the one from the Last Ronin. I have the black and white Last Ronin Raph figure, but that's the only one I have. My problem is like a lot of the turtle figures I'm not a fan of. Like I'm not just gonna be honest with you. Like a lot of them I really don't like the design on them too much. I like some of the old ones, but some of the new ones I'm not crazy on. I have to like... I'm sure I'll come across some turtle figures I like eventually. I should see if they have what some of the figures from this movie, from Mutants, Mutant Mayhem, what some of the figures from that movie are, because there's some good designs. You could get some cool toy photography out of them probably. Which is something I would like to do a little bit more. This toy photography. No, I want to talk to him. Alright, so Ashlon's up. Been leveled up. That's good. We're chipping away at our days free we have before our next mission, but we're getting a ton of side stuff done. Like a ton, so I'm happy about that. We have 4 days. We haven't even started on Quantum Piers or Size Lab yet. That's okay. I have like one cable from 1995 my nephew got me. That's it. I have like one cable from 1985. Cable? What do you mean by that, by cable? I wish my cousin had a bunch of like 80s tmnt figures that he sold off on a yard sale, and I wish I would have bought them from him. But I didn't, because I wasn't like super serious into like wanting to do any kind of like toy photography or anything, so I just was like, you could sell them at the yard sale. And now I'm like looking back, it's like, I wish I had those. I did like a nice little set of toy photography with them. Sorry, you're talking about figure photos? Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about doing figure photos. Cable from X-Men. Okay. I got you.
Look who's come!
Yeah, I did a bunch of them. I did a bunch of toy photography here recently for my 31 for 31 series, but I would like to do more. I'm gonna assume that's probably all that's here. How many Digimutants do I have now? Because there's 2 locations. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing 5? Well, I think there's 3 locations we haven't been to yet. Just deliver a pie hot. Customer smoke alarm. And we're ready in kind payment. Anyone else feeling sausage and mushroom? Dude, I'm getting so hungry right now. It's not even funny. I thought it was kind of funny. Like, I've been following like toy photography and stuff on Instagram for a long time, and I always thought it was like super cool and stuff. And then like Robbie's like started sending me. I know you guys call him Silent Rob. I've known him as Robbie. It's hard for me not call him Robbie. Like he calls me Levi instead of LR. You know what I mean? But he started like posing those like shorts with like figures and stuff, and I was like, oh shit, like that's cool. Like I've been really like into I've been like really into like watching not like watching but following like toy photography and stuff, so it was really cool to like really cool to see, you know, him do something in that similar vein. And it made me want to like actually like dip a little bit more of my toes into like toy photography. I don't really want to do necessarily like shorts like he does. And I probably won't really post my toy photography ever on like YouTube very much other than what I've done recently, but it's fun to do. It's fun to like stage them and try to get a shot. Like I really love that Predator shot that I did where he's holding the skull and I have the dead snake eyes laying there. I did some Chucky ones too I really like. It's a matter of just finding time though. Just finding time to do stuff between working full-time and semi-treating YouTube like full-time. I say semi. But like working on like new videos and stuff. The one figure set I'm trying to get all of is the NECA Gargoyles line. I really like gargoyles a lot, and I've been trying to get... Hold on. Aha. You know, I think the last time I did this, there was nothing over here the last time I was on this map. Figuriverse, I hate time. I know, time's a son of a bitch. Or are you trying to say I have time?
Wait.
Donnie's definitely not as strong as Leo. Although, like I said, has good combos. Game's lagging pretty hard on me there for a second. I do not have time. Yeah. Same. It's a problem. Those little crab things. Also blew myself up. Oops. Alright, we're going this way. So I only do like half the shit I really want to do. because of time. There's so much more stuff I would rather do. Like I want to do that I just don't have time to do.
Easy mode.
Alright, because I forget he has that stun ability. I need to play as Raph and try that Fury ability. I keep forgetting. Nice. Sleep less. Dude, I only get like 5 hours.